We've enjoyed many championship seasons here at Duke University. The primary reason for those championships has been our great team man-to-man defense. Certainly, we love to play offense. Offense can be somewhat unpredictable. Great team man-to-man defense can be played game after game. Now, in our defense, we like to attack rather than react to our opponents. What does this do? It speeds them up. It gets them out of their normal areas of deployment, and it forces turnovers. God love turnovers because they produce high percentage baskets. Now, we have had many National Defensive Players of the Year here, but most of our kids are normal kids, some of whom can play individual defense at a high level, some not at that level. But collectively, when they learn our habits, they can play great team defense. Now, I want to share with you the principles of our defense in this video. I also want to show you drills which develop the habits. The lectures and demonstrations you'll see come from one of my recent coaching clinics where team defense was emphasized. I'm going to show you individual drills which concentrate on footwork, balance, timing. We'll progress to multiple player drills and we'll end with 5-on-5. The basic principles we apply to our team defense have remained the same through the years. Proper defensive stance. Pressuring the ball. Denying one pass away. Stopping penetration. Movement. Communication. And vision. In this section of the clinic, we'll set up our half-court defense using these principles. Pressuring the ball here. Okay? We want to pressure the ball. And Williams in a staggered stance, pressuring the ball. He's not stealing the ball. We'd like to influence the ball to go to the outside. We're not forcing to the outside. We're influencing. If they would like not to give them anything, but if they're going to go in any direction, we'd like to have them go there. Here, Trajan's denying the penetrating pass. So is Chris Burgess denying a penetrating pass. One pass away, we would still be denying. So say, Corey, you're up here. Let's get just a little bit further up. Chris Carrawell now, come on board in an operating area. That's it, right there. Okay. Chris Carrawell now would be what I would call in a closed stance. He's close to the ball. He's chest to chest with his man, and we're looking to deny one pass away. Elton Brand is in the middle of the lane. If his man is right on the block, Elton Brand can be in the middle of the lane. If Shane Battier was playing a wing, Elton, with the ball there, would be straddling the lane. Okay? He's 2 passes removed, and he'd be able to see ball and man. Ball and man. That's what he's doing. If the ball went to Nate James on the wing, Elton now comes in the middle of the lane. Still ball and man. William Avery is denying, and now Chris Carrawell is even in a little bit more of an open stance. He doesn't want Nate James to see him narrow. What he wants, Nate James, to see his chest, and he can still get back to Corey Maggette. Because right now, Nate James isn't just the man with the ball, is not just looking at Trajan, he's looking at the help. If he sees Chris Carrawell like this, he knows that he has more room. If he sees William Avery hugging his man, now he sees real estate. When you see real estate, you buy it. And you buy it with the dribble penetration move. William plays off of his man, but still in the passing lane. I show big here, I can still see this. And now he's less apt to try to drive. Chris Burgess with the man on the block, or just above the block would be more side high, ball you man. With the player here being so low, we don't care about him being on this side of him. We can cover this like this. If Matt Christensen was further up the lane, now Chris Burgess would go to that side. So that's a read the post defense has got to make, and this is the toughest part of the defense, is playing people in the post. It's the toughest part. Okay, ball goes back out on top. Over the years, we've made some improvements in teaching our team man-to-man defense, primarily in how we defend the wing on the ball side. First of all, we try to stay in a closed stance all the time. We don't open up. Secondly, we try to communicate better to that man, whether he has an occupied or an unoccupied low post. And finally, when that defender has to jump down inside, when the ball goes to a big guy, we put greater emphasis on the recovery to take away the three-point shot. When the ball is on the wing, what we are trying to do is make sure we are wide. We still have a heel-to-toe stance, a staggered stance. I'm square shoulders with him, but instead of putting my hands in front of me, I want to put my hands out here. Okay? Not like this. Not like this. Here. I create a bigger space for him to attack. We have found, now that's a change in how we've done things. We have found that when we put our hands here, the offensive player doesn't attack feet as much as he attacks hands. Because if I lean and put my hand here, I get just a little bit off balance. And that's what they end up attacking. So going for the ball here makes me small while he has the dribble. If he didn't have the dribble, we're all over him, of course. So right now, we're stopping penetration. Let me go through a couple of the things that we're doing different. First of all, let's say Matt Christensen's playing high. It's more of a 2-3 high set. What we used to do is if this man would come into the lane, Trajan would open up as the man would get to the lane. Just open up right there. We don't do that anymore. What we do is now stay closed. Do it again, Nate. Go right there. He stays close to him. Go right into the lane. Right here. Okay? He's playing him and denying him the whole way. Because of this being open, we like to alert, go back out on the wing. Elton Brand, who's playing his man all the way here, is talking to Trajan. And the thing he is telling him is open, open, open post, you're open. Because how Trajan's denying right now can have it can be influenced by whether it's an open or a closed post. Okay? So we're talking about being open. Okay, come on back down here. Another change we have is that if Nate comes here and tries to get open, okay, right now it's impossible for Trajan to do his job if he has to see the ball. Trajan's job is to deny his man the ball. That's it. With the ball there and him doing this. That's his job. And so in order to do that, when he gets to this area, there's a lot of congestion. If Trajan was still trying to see the ball, he would end up opening up and lose sight of his man. So what Trajan does here is he fights in here, and now Chris Burgess is his eyes. He doesn't have to talk to Trajan Langdon. Right now, let's do that again, Trey. Okay? First of all, I'm saying, you got help, you got help, you got help. I'm giving you a lane. Come on, go on in, Nate. I'm giving you a lane. Right here, I don't care what Trajan's doing now. My job is to see for both of us. Okay? I don't have to tell Trajan, you're okay, you're okay. It's useless talk. And the elimination of useless talk in setting up a defense is very, very important. I should be, if I'm Chris Burgess, now talking to the ball. You okay, William? Okay. I got help for you. Okay. Okay. And Trajan's job, because I don't know what's going to happen, I don't care. Nate may go to the other side. Okay, but if he comes back out, okay, Trajan then picks up sight of the ball again. He does not have to see the ball here. We're not going to get hurt by him not seeing the ball right there. And at one time, I said that you always see the ball, and we've changed that. In that situation, you don't, because you can't do your job if you do that. The other thing is, when the ball goes into Nate, okay, and Chris Burgess gets caught behind, and now the pass is made inside, okay? Trajan jumps to the ball. His back is to the baseline. This is similar to what we've always taught. However, we have not made it until the last few years just your sole thought, your first initial thought, if that ball goes out. We've talked about closing out, but in this situation, we tell our players, you take away the three first, no matter what. No matter what. So when this help and recover move, get it right back in here, all it is one step, but when he goes out, he has to come up high. And then if he came, well, Williams got to be able to help on the penetration. Nobody can help him take away the three except Trajan. Just like inside, nobody's going to stop Nate from receiving the ball except Trajan. So we've kind of personalized that. In the offenses that we have encountered for a number of years, people like to force that congestion and then get out. And of course, passing and relocating for the three is one of the best three-point shots you can take. Okay? So in our defense, those are just a few of the subtle changes we've made. It shows you the full thing. You know, what we're leading up to. Okay, now how do we practice it? So our first drill, Quinn, you have the ball on top. We tell our guy not to contest, but then when Nate gets the ball, let's just go driving line. Let's do it a couple times. Let the first pass go in. Good. Good, good. Good, good. All right, now hold it. Hold it. Good, good. In teaching your drills, don't get caught up all the time with it just being one-on-one in your driveway and someone's, going to beat you. Have an imagination. There are other people on the court. We're just breaking down this segment. Good, good. Good, good. All right, now hold it. Hold it. Now let's go contesting, denial. So Nate's in a contesting stance. In his stance, the wider he is, so he can go up and back, the better. His sole job is not to let Trajan get the ball. It's an unoccupied post. So Chris Carrawell is saying, you're open. It's open. It's open, Nate. It's open. Okay, so now let's go contesting. Here we go. Good, good, good. That's it. Okay.
This drill reinforces several of our principles, including stance, denying one pass away, movement, and vision.
Grab it, Nate. Good. Then what we would add is if Trajan does get the ball, go from contesting to contestant driving line. So while we're denying, do it again, he starts dribbling. Fake traps. Fake, and that's it, and come back. That's what's going to happen in a ball game. Fake traps. All right, here we go. Now, we're going to add an occupied post. Along with this, though, when we have an occupied low post on the ball side, and Chris Carrawell's talking to Trajan, he's telling him, I got help. When you hear you got help, we call it a free contest. There's no way that Shane Battier can backdoor you now because he's there. And so Trajan's job is not to let Shane get the ball. That's his job right now with the ball right there. And he knows he can't get beat backdoor. Well, he should have an easier job then. You see, so we're not sloughing back or whatever, we're not fouling him, but this is a good position for the defense. It isn't if there's no talk and Shane's playing, Trajan just playing off because he's afraid of getting backdoored. Then they start their offense. And so if in denial, even if you don't get the ball, but they get a pass out here, now they're trying to run their offense further out. Passes are longer. They're not in their normal area of deployment. We got a greater chance of getting turnovers. Our turnovers that we try to cause are predominantly off the ball turnovers. Not so much on the ball, off the ball. And it's because of having greater passing distance as a result of our pressure. Good, good. Good, good. All right, good. Hold it. Good job, good job. Now, it gets to be a little bumpy down there. Important teaching point. When you're doing this kind of stuff, and especially when you get into all that traffic, have your guys use this forearm to just shield themselves and where they're feeling. You can't be going out like that. That's a foul. But you can shield yourself. Most people have their hands open. They start grabbing and they start doing this. And then they start doing it with the other hand. If you have this hand out and you're down there, you can hold that bump. You can keep your balance throughout the whole time. So the teaching of that forearm right here, not to extend it, but to use it as a bumper for you, is very important. In looking at this, understand the position of the post. The coach has the ball up on top. This is the proper position for post defense when the ball's on top. Invariably, what happens with your post, so let me take Elton's spot, with the ball there, because your big guys are talking to the ball, you end up playing in the post like this when the ball's there. And it gets you into a whole bunch of trouble. Because as soon as that pass is made, if they're able to make it, now you get caught behind. You started the race in the post in the wrong position. You started like you were running the mile. You got to be here like you're going to be running a sprint. So starting out here is proper position and talking. Okay, good. Good job. A really good thing to do in teaching continuous movement in defense is a thing we call 6-point contesting. The first point is denial. Second point is fake traps as they penetrate. Third point is the man takes them low, post defense. Fourth point, the man goes through, help side. He might have to fake. Fifth point is the pass for the closeout. And Shane takes away the 3, and certainly there's driving line there. The 6th point, let's get back here, you're in the middle, is the denial of the flash pivot. In other words, Trajan starts coming, and Shane takes this away. We think this is a really, really good drill because it really tells you what a guy what a player has to do throughout an exchange. That's what you're doing. It's continuous defense. Good, good, good. Post D. Post D, good, good. Go on through. Be there to help. Good. Close out. Get it back. Good. Deny the flash pivot. Okay, good. We're in 2-on-2 on a side right now. Good drill. In the drill, first of all, we got the coach on top. We're just telling the wing, no screen downs or back picks or anything right now. Just get open with the post now. Real important right here. With the ball up on top, get back down here, Shane. Trajan's right in here now. Elton's giving him a lane, and then Trajan's trying to stay with his man. He's trying to maintain physical contact with him. He's not always going to be able to do that. The best thing is for him to make physical contact. And again, I'm seeing the ball here. Go on through and don't let him get the ball. That's the very best thing. The second best thing, which just happened, is if Shane did get a little bit of a lead on him, is for him to chase him out. So that now he's getting the ball facing away from the basket. So if you do get bumped down there, you're not defeated. You go to option 2. And option 2 is to chase that guy so he's catching the ball going away from the basket. As he does that, then Trajan can assume a good position of pressure. That's one thing we want to do on 2-on-2 on a side. Okay, the second thing is we want to defend a screen down. Make sure we're still talking to the ball as the screen's coming down. That guy coming down, if you hear, give me a lane, he gets off a little bit. Or you create less space between you and your man and you get through there. That's the best way of doing it. The other thing that happens is that a lot of guys will start opening up, and then what happens is he comes right in here and posts you. So the big guy has to be able to still be chest to chest here. 2-on-2 on a side, defending the screen down. See the ball? Good. Okay. The final thing is a back pick. Trajan's defending. Taman comes up with a back pick. First of all, Elton is telling him, back pick, back pick. Okay, let's start out again. As he starts, just call out back. I'm denying right now. Okay, call it out. As I hear back pick, you see what I'm doing right here? Right here, I change position, and it's like getting over the top. Because he's going, I'm forcing him away. That's my first move. I'm going to jam him. When I hear back pick, go ahead, I jam. I jam right here. I can put my forearm out. Good, good, that's it, good. That's it. We would switch on emergency, but I don't like switching too much and stuff like this because it reduces the toughness of your team. Good, good, open up. Good. Another contesting drill we like is called two-man contesting. Good, that's it. Good, all right, good job. Now we have two wings. The ball's in the middle of the court, so both defensive players are in a denial position, okay? As soon as Coach Snyder moves the ball, say he goes to this side, Chris Carrawell opens up, he's on the ball side. His man is 2 passes removed. Go a little bit lower, Corey. Right there, okay? And now we're talking to one another, okay? If he brings it back this way, now he's coming back there. You should look at it like you're on a string with the ball. If you're playing helps off the ball defense. In other words, the coach has it on top. As soon as the ball moves, whoa, I'm supposed to go this way. I'm pointing, there's a string on my finger, and the ball keeps going. If it went to Corey, the ball would still go. I'm here. The ball goes there. Okay, I'm here. The ball comes back, and I'm here. It's one of the reasons why we say point to the ball. Point to the ball. The great discipline you have in man-to-man defense, team man-to-man, is that you should know where you're at all the time, depending on your man and the ball. And so you should know where those two things are all the time. Good, good. Open up. Good. Try to get open. Open up now, William. Good. That's it. Good. Good. That's it. Good. Two-man contesting. We had it wide. Now they start in stacks. So it's tight. Okay? Now when you come out, what happens a lot of times when the offensive player takes the defensive player in, the defensive player, once he gets in here, opens up, and then the offensive player beats him on the sprint out. So we're trying to look at good defense here, okay, and then come out in a closed stance to deny. Okay? Here we go. Good. Two-man tight. That's it. Good. That's it. Good. Good. I like the fact of taking shots while the drill is going on. And it keeps people alert also to where they're not just playing a drill. They're looking at the whole defense. We got 2-on-2 on top right now. To begin with, before we do anything else, let's pass the ball without intercepting it. Just pass the ball to either side. That's it. Good. Pass it back. Pass it back, Corey. Right back to him. Good. Move. Do it again. Do it again. Just so when the ball moves, you accentuate that point. Okay? And so we might start the drill like that. Just pass it side to, from one to one. Okay, live. Live. And now we're going 2-on-2 live. That's it. Good, Chris. Okay, back up on top. Now, let's hit wings. When JD gets the ball and they're going 2-on-2, at any time he can hit the wing. If he does, then he's making his cut inside, and we have to front the cutter. And then you can come on over and then come back out on top. Front the cutter. Okay, now that's it. Good. Go 2-on-2. Okay, and then hit a wing. Okay, go, go. That's it. Good. Good. That's a good denial. This is a good teaching point. He was denying here, and the ball went there. Okay, but his man came over, so he knows he's supposed to deny the pass back. And what he has to do now, though, is just get a little bit further off the ball. So again, this guy can't just drive the ball right there. So that's 2-on-2. We're doing stuff on top. Add the wings. We're fronting cutters. Okay, no, that's it. Good. Go 2-on-2. Okay, then hit a wing. Okay, go, go. That's it. Good. Good. That's a good denial. Now we're doing 2-on-2, and we're saying you can cross up on top. So, JD, you have the ball. And say now you have a cross with Corey Maggette. Do that right now. On crosses, we jump switch. But we jump switch. We want to come right here. We don't want to wait for him. We want to jump switch. So now we say, let's defend the cross by jump switching. Those are automatic jump switches for us with perimeter players on the top. You can get 6-8 guys moving pretty good on the perimeter. You're working with your perimeter on this end of the court. Deny, William. Good. All right, hold. I got 4 big guys working 2-on-2 in the post. Post defense. Open up, Elton. Okay, now hold it up. With the ball right here, Chris Burgess has got to be right there. All right? Elton Brand's over here. Okay? As the ball goes to a side here, and then Elton's got to be away from his man. Right like this. He's there in case there's any lobs. If Taman Domzowski comes and screens, I'm Elton Brand. I've created my space here. I'm going to take away and deny this way. If he goes low, I can still play him. But if I did get bumped off, and I would switch, the switch goes low. And the switch goes low because at any time, Coach Henderson can drive the ball to the baseline. If the switch went high, we would take our help away. We don't want to switch. And we don't have to switch most of the time because Elton's right here, and he's created this amount of space for himself.
Stance, vision, and communication. All are extremely important in defending the post. In this drill, Chris Burgess and Elton Brand work as one to deny the pass to the low post.
If we had a perimeter in here, then he would be ball pressured, and I'd be playing here. He's not going to be able to make that pass that easy. So, so you might say, well, boy, you got the ball to the high post. Well, put the whole defense together. I'm here, and then this guy's playing here. And all of a sudden, it becomes pretty congested. It's not congested down low, and that's why we don't want to leave that low post unoccupied. Let's start high now and go low. See it, Chris? Get through. That's it. Good. Not bad. First of all, Elton's in that position. As the ball goes there, now Elton has to get on the low post side. Okay, on the low side. Okay, we're looking at that, and then it's even more important for you to play on a high side. Okay, now, okay, go low. Okay, but yeah, right there, and we're right here. Okay, now come on back. Now, before even doing, as soon as that ball goes there, I want you to go screen. Okay, here we go. Move as the ball moves. Here we go. Here we go. See it, Chris. See it, Chris. Get through. That's it. Good. Not bad. Not bad. And that's how we would want to defend. Now, let's go to 3-on-3. We're going to do things where we talk about ball screens, crosses, screens on the ball. Here's where we determine our priorities. Any perimeter cross or ball screen between our perimeter players is a switch. It's a jump switch. In other words, our 4 big guys are required to step in. Let's just walk through it. Right now, we have a crossing action here. Okay, there's a jump switch. Now, hold it. This is what we're talking about. Nate should not be talking here because you don't know that that's going to occur. See, that's what we were talking about earlier. Okay, you're concentrating right here. You don't know that this guy's coming there. You got to put all your pressure on the ball. Come on, come on. I don't know. I don't know this. Shane does. Watch left, watch left. Switch, Nate. It's the guy off the ball that calls the switch. Okay, let's just do that, and then after the switch, let's stop. All right, here we go. Here we go. Good, that's, no, okay. All right, so we're doing that. Then over here, we want to, let's get it down a little bit. Get down a little bit. Now we want to look at a ball screen here. As we're looking at the ball screen here, Taman is talking to the ball. Talking to the ball, and we want him to step in right off of his shoulder, right here. And we want Nate to get over the top. All right, let's just start that out right there. Okay, here we go. Good, that's it, that's it. The other thing is, as Taman, if it comes closer over here, Taman might be right on top. You're okay, Nate, you're okay. He doesn't have to go behind them. Get back again. In other words, right now, you're right here. Here come on, Nate, come on. And don't worry about this lob, this thing over here, because we got a help side. I'm coming over here. So he can either step in from behind, or because he was denying, maybe there won't be a ball screen. By fighting, don't just allow him to ball screen. Here we go. Good. Good, good. Good, that's it. All right, good, good. That's really good. We do a lot of this, and it's more of a game-like situation to get not only the perimeter, but perimeter and post involved at the same time. So 3-on-3, and we're defending crosses and screens on the ball. Now we go 3-on-3 on the side. Good, that's it, good, Taman. Good, all right, hold it, hold it. What we do here, we just tell the offense, do whatever you want to get open, but it's on this side of the court with the pressure. There's not a rule in basketball that says you can foul your own man. You can't foul your own man, all right? And so when you're on defense, to be able to push somebody out in a passing lane, switch, you take him and stuff like that, those are good things. It shows that, one, you're serious about playing it, and you're serious about playing it as a group. Okay, here we go. Good, pressure the ball. Good. Good. Good, good. Good, good. The next thing we want to do is contest an interchange. See it, Trey. This is the ball side of the court. We're denying. Help side is active. Okay, so while they're denying, maybe there's an interchange here. Okay, right there. Let's do that again. Watch what Trajan does. As Nate comes right here and we enter the lane, he starts opening up because he's a help side defender. And then as he's seeing the ball and his man's coming up, he tries to get small and get through here to deny. Let's just do that full speed right now. Contest and interchange. See it, Trey. And interchange again. Good, good, get through. All right, good. Now in four-man jump to the ball, we're just testing movement as the ball moves, and we're checking our locations. Now stop. Right where Chris Carrawell is, a lot of times when Shane makes this pass back up on top, he just has to stay in a contesting stance. What a lot of players will do, get the ball back. When the ball is passed, they'll come up the passing, they'll get too far away from their man. That's one of the things we're trying to eliminate when we do things like this. Good, good, good. That's it. Good. Move. Okay. All right, get it back to Nate. Get it back to Nate. Now stop. Stop. What we want to do now is add something to four-man jump. I'm going to say rotate, not change. Rotate. What we want to do now is Nate's going to take the ball on a dribble to the wing, and these guys are going to rotate. We get to see how our defense moves, and we're in different locations. Okay, let's get it back out on top. Here we go. Move it around, move it around. When I say rotate, go to your right. Go to your right. Here we go, right here. Rotate. Move here. Okay, good, good, good. All right, rotate, rotate. Good. It adds a little bit more realism. So we had movement as the ball moves on a pass. Now we have movement as the ball moves on a dribble. Four-man jump, rotate, and then live. All right, here we go. Move it around. Good. Let the passes go. Good. Good. Rotate. Rotate. Good. 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 Rotate. Rotate. Live. Live. Good, good, good. Pressure. Pressure. Good. That's it. Good. Get the ball. Get the ball. That's it. Good job. What we're doing is 4-on-4, 2 men in the corners. Good, good, good. 4-on-4. Good. Good. All right, good. Hold. What we do is we put 2 additional offensive men in the corners. And what we're trying to do here is just going to go 4-on-4, and at any time the offense can hit the corner. As the corner is hit, that man drives the baseline, and it's an emergency situation. There are more offensive guys out there than defensive guys now. But if we're going to get beat, we're going to get beat on the baseline. I want to see how we are in that type of an emergency activity. Good. Get over there. Get over there. Good. Get it back out. Get it back out. Good, good. Good, good. Find your man. Watch the corner. All right, good. You can see it helps us in our lateral movement because of the emergency thing, and it helps us in talking. So 4 on 4, 2 men in a corner. The last thing we're going to do is now let's go 5 on 5. Random movement. Shot block out. This is a good way of looking at your blockouts too. The last thing we can do in random movement is that when Coach Snyder just hits a man, say he hits Corey, okay, I can call half-court change. And this really gets things moving. In change, what Corey's going to do is put the ball on the floor. The blue, the offense now becomes the defense in half court. However, the guy who put the ball on the floor cannot guard the new guy who picks it up. Okay? And so this forces a world of talk. Okay? It forces a world of talk and emergency situation. Okay? And it's unpredictable what will happen, but good things usually happen, especially the development of talk. Move around. Change! Good. All right, good. What we've done is to talk about some of the changes that we've made in our man-to-man and give you our build-up. This is a lot of our drills in building up our team man-to-man defense, and we've done it in a sequential order. So these are the drills that we want to use in teaching the man-to-man.
Remember that great team defense is not about 5 players matched up against 5 opposing players. It's about 5 players playing as one, collectively, being in great condition, diving for loose balls, denying passes, moving as the ball moves, communicating so that they can play as one, as force turnovers. Those turnovers lead to high percentage baskets. Now, not every player can be a scoring machine, but every player can become a solid defender through hard work and proper use of the drills. They can be part of a great team defense. And remember, great team defense leads to championships.